Alrighty, people. Well. This is the last real draft that we will stream on the channel this year.
That's correct.
It's crazy that we are now 6 days away from real NFL football, but we appreciate y'all.
We'll do a surprise one.
You never know. I'm done after this.
Maybe we'll do a quickie.
This is my last one, so maybe Badaki might organize something with y'all. But
a nice quickie.
I appreciate y'all for being here with us. Hey, do us a favor, hit that like button to start the stream. As the title indicates, this is a league that my dad has been a part of for pretty much since its inception. So big shout out to him.
Shout out to
Randy Dan.
You know?
He is in the league with us, and my dad obviously had a big part to play in me falling in love with fantasy football.
Kingdom builder for sure. We thought Billy was a kingdom builder.
We used to go to his league drafts, with his work is what I meant to say. His work league drafts, right? And I remember those were some of my favorite memories growing up playing fantasy football. You know, at his league or at his company buildings and drafting with his league mates and all their kids. So shout out to Papa Savage. In fact, in honor of my dad being in this draft with us, by the way, he's sick as a dog right now, so he's probably not going to be on the stream.
Get him on the stream. Come on.
In honor of him, we're doing a giveaway today for our 2025 team playbook, which is a customized team review for your fantasy football team. We've been doing these giveaways. You guys have been loving them. Now, to enter today's giveaway, it's only fitting that the code word is dad. All right, just dad, D-A-D. All you got to do is type dad into the chat and like the stream. Those are the two simple steps to enter the giveaway. So be a friend, hit the like button. If you want to enter the giveaway, type dad into the chat, and you might have a chance to get in there like swimwear. All right, we got a real draft, last real draft for our follower leagues of the year. Now, Badaki and I have another home league tonight and another home league tomorrow. But as far as like drafts that we'll stream, this is the last one. So I appreciate y'all for being here with us. Shout out to everybody in the Alpha League. We are doing the 100-yard dash to decide the draft order. Now, if you're not aware of what the 100-yard dash is, it's very, very simple. Everybody's username is here. You can use this for your own leagues should you choose to, or if you're in person, maybe do something more interactive in person. But this is the best way maybe for an offline league, or online rather is what I meant to say. But everybody's name is here, and the way it works is wherever your little guy finishes this race, that is where your draft slot is. Okay, it's not derby style where you get to choose your slot. Wherever your guy finishes, that's where you will be drafting. And is there anywhere in particular you want to be before we get this thing going?
Anywhere besides the 4, and if I'm not mistaken, the 12. So I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Those are the two ones that I had these past couple times in the Bravo and the Charlie.
Well,
so
everybody has the same exact odds. All right, there's no favoritism here at all. So why don't we go ahead and get this thing going here? And good luck to everybody. Wherever you finish, that is where you are drafting. Starting off, count us down in 3, 2, 1. And straight off the bat, Captain Barney is out of there like a rocket. I have not even crossed the 3-yard line yet. I am at the back of the pack. Badaki, you're up there around the 15-yard line. Darth is the first one to cross the 20. Keeping watch of Papa Savage watch. He is now at the 25. He is in contention there for the 101 as this is all panning out here. I am still at the back of the pack. Someone let me know that the draft is, starting today. I think I might have pulled a hammy. Billy is actually now at the very back. He hasn't even crossed the 20-yard line. It's a race between Cheddar Bob and Ed Mack at the bottom of the screen for the 101 right now. Out of nowhere, Papa Savage with a little burst there, almost at the 50-yard line. But the first to cross the 30 is indeed Ed Mack. I have not crossed the 50 yet. What is happening to Just Dak at the top of the screen? Pulled a hamstring. He did not stretch before this. You just know for sure he did not stretch before this has even begun. Badaki Watch currently at the 45-yard line, but not close to the 101. Right now, it's a race between John, Killer K out of nowhere with the little burst there. But Cheddar Bob says it's not today. Ed Mack, oh, it could go 4 ways right now. That's what she said. That's what she said. And the official 101 goes to Cheddar Bob, followed by second to Ed Mack, third to John, fifth to Captain Barney.
Please,
then
I don't want
Killer
the
K.
Please.
Who's getting the 6th spot? I want the 6th spot. I'm not going to get it. Don't get the 7.
Oh, what a burst.
Slow down. Don't get the 7. Okay. We'll take 8. That's fine. We'll take 8. This could be worse. Badaki's still at the back of the pack here. What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
I'm hoping for 9. Give me 9.
All right, so it's a battle for
10,
9
me,
right
10.
now. You
No,
guys...
9's there.
Okay.
I want 10.
A battle for 10, and you guys are slow as molasses right now, as Badaki does end up with the 10 spot.
All right,
Dak
that's good.
looks like is going to end up 11, and Chase, well, is Chase going to beat him out? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Chase somehow found a way to beat him out there. Not the tortoise, but the hare strategy there from Chase. All right. So shout out to Cheddar Bob there, who gets the 101. Team 2 goes to Ed Mack. I'm entering this in live as we're here. Team 3 is John. Team 4 goes to Killer K. Where is you at, Killer K? Here you are. Team 5 is Captain. Captain, my captain. Team 6 goes to Billy. So Billy Spriggs at the 6th spot. Team 7. Oh my gosh, me and Dad are drafting back to back. Oh,
that's
no.
Cute.
I literally just gave him my cheat sheet, so this might have been a terrible idea. Darth is at the 9 spot. At the 8 spot is your boy. Let's see, putting this all together. Darth at the 9. At the 10, yourself, Badaki. At the 11 is Chase. And then Dak rounds us out at the 12 spot. So that is the official draft order. Congratulations to everybody who is competing. And if it didn't work out for you, if you didn't get the exact pick that you wanted, I'm sorry. But it's not about where you draft. It's about the team that you draft. Am I right, brother?
That's right. That's absolutely correct.
That's right. Okay. So let's jump into this draft room here. Remember, this is a PPR, no tight end premium, start 9. Okay, a start 9. Like I said, no tight end premium. And we are going to go ahead and change the clock to 1.5 minutes to begin. And then we'll change it to 60 seconds around round 4 or 5. So 1.5 minutes to begin the draft here. And start 9, PPR, 3 flex spots. All right. Anything else we need to say, or I think we're good?
No, that is absolutely it.
The last thing as we start the draft here is Code Cinnamon. If you don't know what Code Cinnamon is, essentially what Code Cinnamon is, just it's a reminder, hey, we're in a real draft. This isn't a mock draft. You know, people have paid to be a part of this draft. So nothing is worse than when you're in a real draft and people are talking about names that are still on the board. They're like, why is Jamar Chase still available? Why has no one drafted Jamar Chase? Go get Jamar Chase. So all we ask from you is to abide by Code Cinnamon. Do not be that guy in the chat, as my goodness. All right, so Jamar Chase at the 101, then Saquon Barkley to start off, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, and CeeDee Lamb. Any surprise there to see Saquon first?
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Ed Mack is an Eagles fan, but once again, kind of pick your poison there. All those guys in the same tier for me.
Yeah.
And then obviously you got Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, and Justin Jefferson. So I guess this is the top 6 is kind of expected to go, just depending on the order, right? Puka Nacua off the board. I was kind of getting excited. I thought I was going to get my first share of a Booga Booga himself.
Now Puka Nacua is off the board there. Papa Savage making the pick. Now, Papa Savage has been known to cause some chaos in drafts before. Every draft we've been in with him, there's always been some shockers, and I'm excited to see if that happens today. I did tell him before the draft, Dad, don't take Chiefs. Don't take Mahomes in round 3, please.
He should. He definitely should. You should do that. Don't listen to your son.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and we're going to grab our wide receiver 5, starting off the draft with Malik Neighbors there at the 108. And let's see how the rest of this board goes. Appreciate you all for being here, as Christian McCaffrey ends up a first-round pick there at pick number 9. It's always, interesting to see where he falls. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all for being here. A lot of people are going to be drafting tonight, so I don't expect a huge stream. A lot of people are actually going to be in drafts in person. What's up, Darth, Chase, Billy? Appreciate y'all for being here.
How we feeling?
We've got Plum in the building, and Matthew, what's up? He says Koala's been a hot minute. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Glad to see both Matthew and Bree in the chat. What's up, Sammy Stacks? PewDiePie, Kai, Albert's in the building. I see ya. What's up, JCM? Appreciate you. He says, just had my home league draft and I crushed it. He absolutely crushed it, ladies and gentlemen. I love to hear that. Jiffy, Colby, Jay, Nick, John, all y'all in the building. Pack it up. And I can't say everybody's name, unfortunately, but I appreciate all of y'all for being here. You guys are awesome. What's up, Ray? What's up, Two Shot? And Zachary Wallace says, got my draft tomorrow. Time to get the juices flowing. That's right.
Hey, come on.
It's draft season, isn't it?
Hey, good luck. Good luck, guys. Good luck to everyone that is doing your draft this weekend. I know it's, like Zach said, one of the biggest weekends. A lot of a lot of grind you guys probably did to watch whoever your favorite content creator is.
Yep.
To get the best team this year. So,
and that is a great segue just to say, you know, we've said it before, but if you guys were on yesterday's stream, we were mock drafting and I didn't have my cheat sheet, and I felt like I was going in there blind as AJ Brown.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Drake
Did
London
not
off
that.
the board. I was not expecting that at all. I mean, I kind of have a tough decision here.
I think you have an easy decision. As he makes that easy decision, what I was going to say is yesterday we were mock drafting and I was finding it really difficult to draft just simply because I didn't have my cheat sheet ahead of me. So if you guys are jumping into any drafts this weekend, make sure you're not going in blind. You never want to raw dog a draft, you know? You want to have some sort of foreplay before you actually jump into a real draft. So get some mock drafts in, but also get your 2025 season passes if you haven't gotten one. $34 one-time purchase. You get access to the cheat sheet, the draft guide, unlimited access to the Flock Fantasy website, some vouchers where you can come on the stream and ask us questions. So don't be raw dogging them drafts, as Genty and Henry are the picks back to back. I thought your pick was very simple with Genty there.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting Genty to come back to me. I don't have any stock of Genty or of another running back here that I'm assuming you might take. I was kind of hoping to kind of do that, just to get a share of him, specifically in redraft. So with the drafts that we had so far, so
yeah,
I'll take Genty though.
So I have a lot of Bucky Irving, as you guys know. I don't want to, code cinnamon. I'm just talking y'all through my process here. But there is a certain player that I love, absolutely love, and I haven't been able to get him in a draft yet. So I have 3 players right now that I could draft. They're all in a cluster for me. I really don't care which way you go. I'm obsessed with all 3 of these names. We've already gotten a my guy like Bucky in many, many drafts. We're going to go to another my guy. We've never been positioned, so maybe this is a reach. I don't care. I want to get a share of Chase Brown on my teams there at the 205. Like I said, could have gone 3 different ways. As Bucky Irving also off the board.
I don't know who. That's a phenomenal start. I mean, I think I can kind of imagine somebody in the Flock League starting that way. You tell me. Do you recall who did that? Can you remind me who did that? Who started like that in the Flock League? I don't even know what the
Flock League is. I don't know.
Oh, you don't? Yeah. Honestly, one of the biggest fantasy league channels out there. So there's a guy that actually had that 108 spot that I think started exactly the way you started there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Great pick. You said one of your my guys?
Yeah, Chase Brown.
Chase Brown?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll take as much Chase Brown as I can get.
Yeah, that's a great one. Great one for you, man. Really happy for you.
I love it. What's up, Julius? Welcome in. Artem in the building. Daniel Macy says, Papa Savage, the most interesting man in fantasy football. So he does start. He actually starts with my Flock League draft start there. A little Puka and Bucky Irving.
A booga booga.
A little Puka Bucky Irving. So, yeah, that's a nice start there, if I had to say so myself. It's the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, as they say. As Brock Bowers goes at the 208, then Mr. My Little Lad off the board there. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Josh Jacobs also gone. And we are almost through 2 rounds. 1 tight end gone. A lot of running backs. A lot of wide receivers. No quarterback. No real surprises. Actually, I mean, AJ Brown was
AJ Brown is probably the biggest surprise.
Okay,
I mean, he normally goes anywhere from like the 2-7 onwards.
We were in a real draft yesterday, and he went at the 302.
Yeah,
which we thought was a huge steal.
Yeah. Maybe Dak just knows something we don't. Maybe he just realized the Cowboys he's switching to the dark side, going to the Eagles now, being a Cowboys fan.
Yep, that's right. All right, so Brock Bowers, Lat McConkey, Josh Jacobs, Jackson Smith, and Jigba off the board. I love me some JSN. Haven't been in a spot yet in a real draft to take him. I've kind of just always been hovering around where he's supposed to go and not ever able to add him, unfortunately. But Ed Mack starts with a little Saquon Barkley and a little Jackson Smith and Jigba. If you guys are just joining us, just a heads up, we are giving away a 2025 team playbook today. Our playbook is a customized team review for your fantasy football team. So if you want to know what we think about your team, what moves we might make, customized trade ideas, specifically tailored for your league, then you can enter today's giveaway by just typing in DAD, D-A-D into the chat, and liking the stream. Once you've done those two things, you'll be officially entered into today's stream. I appreciate y'all for being here. And Dimes said, how can I get y'all to check my league out and give me pointers on my team? First ever time playing fantasy. Well, first off, Dimes, I just want to welcome you to the best hobby you'll ever have in your life. All right. This is the one hobby that you can take all your worries off, whatever's going on in the world, and you can come here. And every year you have less than 10% chance to be crowned champion. But that is better than any other percentage chance of things that you go out and buy a lottery ticket. The percentage chance is like 0.000001. At least when you're in a fantasy football draft, you have fun with it. You have friends alongside of you, and you got at least a 10% chance or so to win your fantasy football draft. As Taylor McBride come off the board, as well as Higgins and Kyron Williams.
Wow.
But if you are looking to get some feedback on your fantasy football team, that is exactly what the team playbook is. That is like to a T what the team playbook is. Now you can get your team playbook, which again, to emphasize, is the most customized review you can possibly get for your fantasy football team. You can get that by using the promo code LAND, becoming an annual Mother Flocker member on the Flock site. That'll give you a voucher that you can use through the Flock store. Just choose team review and choose Zach and Badaki. Alternatively, what you can do, just put a link in the chat, is if you're a season pass member already, you can go to your account and you can actually upgrade. So if you're already a season pass member with us, you can click account, you can click edit plan, you can go and click the annual Mother Flocker tier. That will also upgrade for you and take off the price of the the season pass, so you won't have to pay any additional if you want to go annual. Or alternatively, you can just get one through the Flock store. Right, so you can go to personal advice button, team review, then choose Zach and Badaki. So that's how you can get your team reviewed. But I would suggest to anyone who hasn't created a free account on the Flock site yet, you don't even have to purchase anything. Flockfantasy.com/land. Create a free account and link your team with the My Teams feature. Sleeper, ESPN, Yahoo. It gives you an entire overview of your league. You can see expert consensus rankings. If you're a member, you can sort by like my rankings in particular. And it is fantastic free feature on the site. Okay, so after Josh, we had Mike Evans. So we get those top two quarterbacks off the board here. And I need to make a selection here. James Cook is gone. Wait a second. Badaki, have I lost my mind? You are muted, by the way. You are muted, my friend.
I am muted. Yes, you haven't lost your mind. I am frustrated that this pick has fallen to you at the 3-8. I kind of been seeing him. I was expecting him there at that 2-3 turn. I thought maybe Papa Savage was gonna do it potentially. But he goes Jimmy Cook there.
Wow. Well, you and I haven't been in a draft where he's been available past like the 3-1. So. Yeah. I am going to go ahead and grab Amarion Hampton as my RB2 at the late third round. I can almost guarantee that this is one of the most unique starts for a fantasy football team this year. To get Hampton that late, I guess it will probably happen on ESPN a lot, Yahoo. But I technically reached on Chase Brown, and then it feels like Hampton fell, so... That feels like a pretty unique start. I have not seen that in any league that we've been in, and I'm happy to take the Hampton discount there. Right after that, we get Tyreek Hill off the board. And,
yeah, wow.
Yeah, where are you sitting on Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not a big fan of Tyreek Hill. If I'm going to take him, I'm going to take him probably like, honestly, late 4th, early 5th. If he falls to me there. If not, then I'm happy not to kind of punt that position. I'm on the clock here.
Yep.
crazy players that are available, in my opinion.
A lot of good players available, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Alvin here.
Alvin Kamara off the board.
There's a player that I want. I am kind of risking it there, but I don't know if I can start that way because I already have a specific somebody on my team. So let's see what happens here. There goes Marvin Harrison Jr. off the board.
Marvin's a fun pick. You know, when you can draft Marvin, it's just fun. You feel like, what if he actually ends up being the player we thought he was? You know.
Yeah, no question. No question.
But I do love me some Marv Harrison. What's up, Carlos? Who says, "Hey, Fantasyland, been off YouTube for a while, but finally found your redraft channel. Came here to show some love. Keep killing it. I appreciate you for being here."
Hey, that's love.
Thanks so much.
That's love. We appreciate you, man.
Dime says $200 buy-in, gang. I'm worried. Wow, Terry and DK. Okay.
I was not expecting this. I mean, I really wanted another running back, and I was like, you know what? I'm happy if Chase or Dak is going to go that way. I didn't want to start 2 rookie running backs.
So don't do it. There you go.
So
that's the answer. Just don't do it.
No, I didn't. Because I took Alvin Kamara, and I said, if he falls to me, I'm going to take him.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that in the first. Nah, see, terrible pick. You don't want to do that. No,
I'll take Travion Henderson there because, once again, was not expecting that to fall to me.
Shit.
So nicely there. That is crazy that happened.
Damn it. Oh, my gosh. I so desperately wanted...
I mean, Chase and Dak are kind of... This is a start 9.
I know. That's the thing. Like, I want to go a certain way here, but start 9 is making me question it.
Yeah. I'm just going to go with the value there. I think there's still a lot of good wide receivers to hopefully fall to me there, but...
Well, I've been drafting this guy every single time he goes in round 4. If I'm ever in a league with you, he's not getting past the middle of round 4. And... while I got sniped there twice in a row with Henderson and Adams, that just hurt my soul. But we are going to take Tataroa McMillan.
Oh, there we go. Hey, you said it right.
Tataroa McMillan. Oh my God.
Randy Dan is just there's no hesitation.
That was a no hesitation quick fire.
There's no hesitation. He had it on the cue. He said, "Boop."
That was a desk pop from Dad there. All right, Laporta. You know, we literally printed out the cheat sheet for him, and my cheat sheet did not say Sam Laporta, but he's gonna go get his guy. He's gonna do his thing. He's gonna have fun. All right. Have we seen Laporta go that early in the draft this year?
No, we have not.
No. Well,
at least I don't. Maybe the 5th, middle of the 5th round. That's probably the earliest we've seen.
That is a signature Papa Savage move to make there. So he's staying on brand there. As Chuba Hubbard comes off
plenty of Chiefs out there. Keep that in mind. Plenty of Chiefs.
Yeah, I think that's actually Coach Cinnamon because he probably doesn't want you saying that. Again, if you guys are here, I appreciate y'all for being here with us. Macy says he is Papa Savage, the most interesting man in fantasy football. Stay legendary.
Cortland Sutton there. That's a nice one.
What's up, Ray? What's up, Lazy? Welcome in. What's up, Howard? Appreciate y'all for being here. Yes, appreciate y'all. What's up, Ray? Is Igbuka in the 3rd too early? Number 1, Code Cinnamon. Code Cinnamon, Ray. Some things we can't talk about yet. But, yeah. Yes. The answer is yes. The Dry Rub, what's up? Just had to get a little Dry Rub out, and now he's here on the chat. What's up? Welcome in.
I'm here now.
Appreciate you for being here with us.
What's the best dry rub there? Devonta Smith off the board. I mean, this is crazy right now.
I love the chaos of this draft. I love the chaos of this draft right now. I'm thriving. I'm in my zone.
Zach is gonna get a. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Let's not say anything.
Yeah. How about Code Cinnamon? Let's honor Code Cinnamon here. If you guys are just joining us, I appreciate y'all for being here with us. Number 1. First thing you need to know, this is very beneficial to you. We are doing a giveaway for our playbook. Playbook is basically a team review that's customized to your team, right? So you can get that We're doing a giveaway. All you have to do is type in dad into the YouTube chat and like the stream. Once you've done those two things, you'll be officially entered. Like the stream, type dad, you'll be entered. As Jalen Hurts fell to the 5th round, and Ed Mack has 3 Philadelphia Eagles.
I ain't saying nothing.
You better hope. You better hope Jalen Hurts stays healthy, my guy, or your season is over. Although if he does stay healthy, I mean, that's gonna be a nice team.
Big John with R.J. Harvey. This is crazy, dude. This is crazy.
So R.J. Harvey off the board at the 503. Did you notice John has no wide receivers through 5 rounds?
No, I've noticed that.
Some of y'all are going real unique with these strategies. Oh my God.
George Kittle.
What a value.
There it goes. I was like,
that's the pick of the draft.
I was getting upset thinking that you were going to get the guy that you wanted and George Kittle on the comeback. I was like, I know you're clenching them cheeks hoping that he was going to come back to you.
Speaking of the comeback, shout out to Kim K, big friend of the show. DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley coming off the board. I'm just updating my cheat sheet as we go.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Now your dad's on the clock here. Puka Nacua as his wide receiver 1. He has Batman Bucky Irving, Jimmy James Cook, Sam Laporta, and he's been pretty confident the last 3 picks. He goes Patrick Mahomes off the board. There he goes.
I swear to God, I looked in his eyes this morning and I said, Dad, Mahomes will not go before the 6th round. I said, you do not need to take him in the 5th. I looked him in the eyes and I said, you don't need to do this. And he looked at me and he said, oh no, I'm not going to draft him that early. He said, I'm not gonna draft him that early. Just
what I can tell
you. And I knew in that moment, he's lying straight to my face.
I don't know if you. I mean, Zach said you had the cheat sheet in front of you. If you look at the bottom left of the screen, you see of your cheat sheet. It says, what's that red indication there? It says fades. Isn't there a red indication above Patrick Mahomes' name there?
Yep.
Come on.
All right. I got to make a tough decision here. And I don't think any of us want Breece Hall, but man, 5th round. Yeah. Jeez, 5th round Breece Hall. By golly, I think I gots to do it. 508 Breece Hall. And I can tell you, if anyone's curious, like, what does it feel like to draft Breece Hall, even at the 508, way below ADP? I can tell you, it feels awful. It feels disgusting. So, in case you were curious, like, what does that feel like? It doesn't feel good. I'll just tell you now, it feels awful. Although, the people on the edges here with no running backs.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see what they do.
You better go running backs back to back here.
They do.
Okay, let's see here. Which one do I want the least? Or the most?
This draft is chaos.
Okay, this is chaos. All right, I'm going to take George Pickens here.
All right, I like it. I like it.
Got 2 guys in my queue that can come back to me here. Let's see. This is absolute
so curious
chaos
to see how
here.
this turn's going to go.
I mean, we have 2 teams right now at the moment that don't have running backs. They started 4 wide receivers each. We have John at the 103, who doesn't have any wide receivers, started 4 running backs and a quarterback.
Oh my God.
And then Chase goes Jalen Waddle. He still continued to build off of that wide receiver room. Sure.
Technically, they're filling out their flex spots, I guess. But what they're going to be starting Javonte Williams or something.
Isaiah Pacheco.
I heard my dad just got sniped, by the way, when that pick went off the board.
What did he say? He said,
damn it. I heard it.
That's funny. David Montgomery there. Okay, so Dak goes Isaiah Pacheco and David Montgomery. Now Chase is on the clock here, still with no running back. He goes Tony Pollard, and I'm on the clock here. I mean,
don't. All I can say is don't. Just don't.
I got rookie fever.
I'm asking
rookie fever.
for the love of God. Don't.
I got rookie fever.
Please, God, no! All right. It was a pipe dream. It was a pipe dream at the end of the day.
I took George Pickens because I thought there was
holy shit. I just got Xavier Worthy at the 605.
Brother,
God.
That was I bet you your dad. Did your dad?
I guarantee. I didn't hear it, but I guarantee he's probably pissed off.
He just got sniped by 3. He was like, if there was one, either.
Yeah, he's like, all right, all my Chiefs are available. Let me get Patty.
Exactly.
What's funny is if he took like Pacheco, Rice, or Worthy, guarantee Mahomes is here. 100% guarantee.
100%.
But he doesn't listen. He doesn't listen.
You don't listen.
All right. You can lead a horse to the water. You can't make a drink.
I'll take Zaza there.
Again, this man has my cheat sheet. That is one of the he's in back-to-back rounds.
He just took back-to-back.
Yeah, he has taken back-to-back players that I have had as fades all offseason.
He doesn't believe you.
He said, I don't give a fuck. You gonna learn today.
Yeah, he's like, I'm your dad. I taught you this shit.
Yeah. He says, you know what? I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. By the way, I need to give an alert to Kaching. Code Cinnamon. Code Cinnamon, Kaching. Come on. We're better than that. Don't be talking about players that aren't off the board yet, all right? That is Code Cinnamon. Nobody. This is a real draft. This isn't a mock draft. This is a real draft, all right? Let's talk about things after they happen, please.
Yeah. I hear you too, Scribbles. I've changed my tune. I haven't said it out publicly. I'm getting a little bit more.
What did Scribble say?
He just said I'm really changed his tune on Pickens, which
I
don't want to say really changed my tune. I'm just saying where before I was probably like 30%, like not believing in him. Like if there was out of 100, I was at 30% at the beginning of the season. Now I'm at like 55, 60. Okay. I feel that's how I feel comfortable there. But I specifically took George Pickens there because I thought for some reason maybe Dak was going to take another wide receiver. Mm-hmm. And he's a Cowboys fan, and I was like, you know what? If Hunter or Worthy was going to come back to me, I would have been happy with either of those. And I don't have any George Pickens specifically in a redraft leagues, so I've taken him a bunch of mocks, but this is my first George Pickens. So
I love George Pickens. We've been team George Pickens all offseason, and pretty much since his career started. Steelers are just the worst position you can go to as a receiver, so I think he's going to have a career year. I've said this before the Micah Parsons trade, and now it's like everyone's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I feel like you're seeing it everywhere now, but we've literally said it in videos before. The Cowboys are this year's Bengals. Terrible defense. Have to score a ton of points to even be in games every single week. If you look at their averages with and without Micah Parsons on the field last year, it's scary. Like, they are going to be a bottom 5 defense in the NFL this year. And they're going to have to throw the ball consistently because they have no running backs that they can trust. So Pickens is a smash. CD's a smash. I love it. What's up, Jerry? Welcome in.
What's happening, man? So DeAndre Swift off the board. A nice little run of wide receivers. DeAndre Swift for captain. That's his first running back.
How would you feel with Swift as your RB1?
It's just not good at all. I mean, that's what happens when you take that onesie positions at that 2-8, right?
Maybe the waiver wire is your best friend this year. We'll see.
Like if he had Josh Jacobs and Swift, that makes sense. That would feel a lot better. I would really like his team there because I'm a big believer in Cortland. Obviously, CeeDee Lamb falling to the 105 there is pretty huge for captain.
Yeah, I will say I really love the Jameson pick for sure.
And now Killer here with Gibbs, Ladd, Allen, DJ Moore, George Kittle as a gift at the 5-4.
Oh my gosh.
And then he takes Caleb Johnson
the
there.
George
and
Kittle
John,
pick is crazy.
Yeah.
Although I will say, like, oh wait, I won't say anything. Coach Cinnamon.
Now, John, with not one wide receiver, does he continue? Okay.
That's a gift. That's
Rome
a gift.
Odunze off the board there for John. Now Ed Mack with 3 Eagles. And say Devonta
Hey,
Smith
man.
and Jalen
Dallas
Hurts.
Goedert still available. Coach Cinnamon.
Go Cinnamon. This guy's just ruining it here.
Rome Odunze at the 6'10" is crazy. Like, I feel like John should have paid a bigger price for going wide receiver in round 6 for the first time. And
Yeah, I'm really interested in
awesome.
why he took RJ Harvey there as well. Like, he had so many wide receivers.
Well, it's his guy,
but
I guess.
I mean, yeah, maybe it is his guy. Trade bait, really.
Could be. Hard to say. I love the value on Rome. I agree. So some people are getting Code Cinnamon. They're catching themselves. Dak says, I'm pretty surprised Worthy went that late. Congrats, Zach. Start 9. Gotcha. Throw it off. Let's go. Appreciate y'all for being here with us. At any point, we're going to try our best to keep up with the chat. We always say this. It's so difficult to keep up with every single question. But if you guys ever do have a question that you really, really want to answer, just pop it through the Flock site. We'll guarantee get you a reply here. We even get a notification by email when you do so. And then you'll get a link to exactly when we answered it, so you don't even have to wait around. But what
that's a nice
the
pick.
hell is
That's a
happening
nice
in this
pick.
draft?
That's a nice pick there. I mean, Ricky Pierce, Omika, and Buka there for Cheddar Bob. That's kind of crazy. Travis Etienne at the 6'11 is whoa.
This is the best practice for our home league tonight. I am expecting pure chaos.
This is actually so true.
I'm expecting
this
pure
is
chaos.
So true.
This draft is chaos. All right. Wow. Okay. I did not expect that. Etienne at the 6'11. Ed Mack, I mean, a great fantasy player, by the way. Really hardcore dynasty guy. Really smart. Holy hell.
6 JCM there.
I mean,
Chips off the board.
wow. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
Now John with another opportunity there. He
there
goes
aren't
Debo
words that I
Samuel.
can use right now. I don't know how to speak. Oh, firstly, in my opinion, getting Pearsall and Buka on the turn,
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
insane.
Absolutely crazy.
What a start from Cheddar Bob. That's just ridiculous. I'm sad I'm not going to have Debo Samuel on my team. I was hoping everybody would hate him in this draft. That's unfortunate that people liked him. Commanders back-to-back. JCM. Is Ed Mack in the chat? Ed Mack, I want to hear your thoughts on JCM. Is this you're calling your shot? Let us know. This is... Wow. Typically in a draft, you get like 1 or 2 surprises. I feel like every round we've had a surprise so far.
And 100%.
AJ Brown in round 2.
Yes.
Mike Evans was a little bit surprised, not saying it's a bad pick, but Hampton falling in round 3.
Yep.
We had Metcalf at the start of the 4th. Then we had Laporta from Papa Savage there. We had Jalen Hurts falling to the 502. Kittle falling to the 504. Mahomes in the 5th. This has been just absolute chaos.
All right, Killer K has to make a pick here. Best available. We're going to see if they give it to him. Shakira off the board. Tyrone Tracy.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
I want a Shakira. Oh, I want Shakira every time. Tyrone Tracy off the board. Another good pick there, I would say, from my eyes.
I'm in 3 picks. And I'm going to have a player I like no matter what. That's a great place to be in. Although I will say this is just I'm gobsmacked.
bamboozled.
Yeah.
What's up, Skyler? Welcome in.
How we doing? How we doing?
That's true. Mill says it's going to be even crazier when one of these crazy strategies wins a championship.
Yeah, 100%.
All
Matthew
right.
Golden, that's such a good one is there as well. I mean, I could potentially get a good pick here. Brian Robinson, let's go!
Dad! No, Dad. Dad, he's not a commander anymore. Oh, no. My cheat, just so everybody knows, I want to be very clear. I early, because at the beginning of this stream, I told Dad, here's my cheat sheet. You got all my rankings. I said, is there anything you need to know? Just so we're clear, to save my brand right now, Brian Robinson is ranked.
Does it say San Francisco on the cheat sheet there?
Brian Robinson's ranked as my RB49. I just want to be very clear to everybody out there. I don't want to ruin my brand, all right? My dad is going off ADP and not the cheat sheet. Dad, use the cheat sheet. Help yourself. All right. Well, I just got Chris Olave at the 708.
Yeah, that's...
This is insanity. This is crazy. Oh, my God.
Oh, Nick's off the board.
I was hoping we might all just keep pushing quarterbacks. I couldn't let
Yeah.
Chris Olave fall any further.
All right, take another wide
Well-
receiver. Here's an easy pick. I'll take Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, I like the Diggs pick too.
I wanted Chris Olave. I keep seeing. I thought Billy was gonna take him genuinely.
Yeah, same.
And I wanted Matthew Golden. So I was like, if Billy takes Olave, I thought maybe you'll go. I don't know where you were gonna go, to be honest, but I just hope Matthew Golden falls to me because I don't have any Matthew Golden, specifically in redraft.
Yeah, for me, it was 3 names I was happy with between Golden, Olave, Diggs there in the 7th. Dad, did you know Brian Robinson's a Niner? Yeah, I did. You knew that? Yeah. All right. He's calling his shot.
He doesn't believe in CMC. Come on, baby.
He's calling his shot. He's saying CMC's toast.
Hey, Dak getting Aaron Jones there is pretty good, I would say.
What'd you say?
Dak getting Aaron Jones.
All right,
on,
my
at that
dad.
7
My dad
too.
just said, "I'm sorry to any CMC owners," but my dad just proclaimed. I'm not going to say. He proclaimed CMC will be injured by week 3. So,
Say less.
I want to apologize
Say less,
to
Dad.
anyone out there with CMC that had to hear that. Might be breaking your heart right now, and I'm sorry. All right. Absolute chaos right now. Okay. So Diggs goes off the board. Tyler Warren. This is crazy. So Cuppy says Dad knows ball. CMC and B-Rob gonna be a tandem. Y'all are crazy. 3D chess, someone says. Okay. Jaylen Warren off the board. But I feel like I'm living a fever dream right now. The way this draft is going.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy right now. There's a couple crazy options. I don't know if I should go. Oh man, I don't know what to do. I have 3 guys on my queue.
Yeah. Tough decisions. This is where the nitty gritty starts.
Yeah, do I take the position that I think? I don't think this person is going to come back to me. I'm going to go TJ. I'm going to go TJ.
As soon as I heard you say, I don't think this person's coming back to me, I said tight end in my head.
I'm going to go TJ there. Yeah, it's too good. It's too good in the 8th round. Goes Jacoby Myers off the board.
Yeah, this is perfect. I get this guy as my RB4. I have wanted him in every draft I'm in. It's just like JSN, it has not worked out. But welcome home, Jordan Mason.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Cooper Kupp off the board.
And then my little Koopy Cup off the board to
Evan Ingram. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so it makes me feel better that like if I didn't take TJ there, let's just say Billy takes Hawkinson. then somebody else takes Evan, potentially, maybe John or Ed. They don't have tight ends.
Could be, but at the same time,
We'll see.
John has 2 receivers.
That's true. Which is crazy.
All right, so after I took Jordan Mason, we have Cooper Kupp. So our team is shaping up here. Chase Brown, Amarion, Neighbors, T-Mac, Brees, Worthy, Olave, Mason on the bench. That's how I want to draft Jordan Mason. Obviously, it's different if you're in like a start 7 to start 8, but I want to draft him where I don't have to rely on him week 1. I want to draft him where I can let it naturally unfold. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. I get that for sure.
As Keon off the board.
Keon Coleman off the board there.
People are starting to get higher on Keon. I got him in the 10th round of the Flock League. And he was my clear best available player. I think he's more like an 8th, 9th round pick, so I don't think that's crazy at all.
Okay, let's see what Killer K does here.
All right, guys, we appreciate you for being here. This is chaos, pure chaos, and I hope y'all are enjoying it. Now, if you haven't heard, we are giving away our 2025 team playbook. It is a customized review of your fantasy team. You can choose any fantasy team that you want us to review, and we'll do it, and then you'll get the playbook afterwards. If you want to enter that giveaway, all you have to do is type DAD into the chat, DAD, and like the stream. Those are the 2 simple ways that you can get involved. As after Keon goes off the board, we do see Chris Godwin.
Yeah, wow.
That's a little early with all the concerns around Godwin. Can I be honest though, with the whole Godwin situation, it's not that different than Rashee Rice rostering him from a flexibility perspective, right? Because with Chris Godwin, there are reports that he won't play for the first 5 weeks, but they're not going to put him on the PUP. So when you draft Chris Godwin, he's sitting on your bench, and you know you won't have him for at least the first 4 weeks, which will make the waiver wire incredibly difficult. He's not a startable piece. So in a way, it's not that dissimilar, in my opinion, to taking a shot on a Rashee Rice. Obviously, different situations, different players, different offenses, but just purely from like a roster flexibility perspective, I find it really difficult.
Sure. I think there's a little bit more hopefulness when it comes down to Chris Godwin, because when you draft him, at least when I think about drafting him, it's like, oh, he could potentially come back in week 4 rather than 7, or week 2. Not saying that's going to happen, because the reports are saying that most likely the timeline is going to miss the first 4 weeks. But there's also like a glimmer of hope, like it can actually be sooner rather than later.
That complete opposite could be true.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's why people are drafting, because Javonte Williams. I think it's like, I like that pick.
I'm saying the complete opposite of that could be true, in the sense of it gets to week 5 and they're like, oh, we're still a couple weeks out. And then week 5 turns to week 7. They're like, maybe week 8. And then at the entire time, you have no flexibility on the roster.
Yeah. All right, so a nice little interesting run. Chris Godwin, Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce. Makes me feel good about taking TJ, Cam Scatterable, Jaden Reed, Michael Pittman, and Javonte Williams, with John going another running back, having 5 running backs to start.
He now has 2 wide receivers. That's it.
Yeah. So that's going to be very interesting.
Ray says, definitely thought 9 out of 10 were crazy for going so many wide receivers early, but he likes our squads. And we just got Joe Mixon in the 9th. Okay.
Yeah.
This draft is crazy.
Has anyone in this league listened to like the news, or like has been like, what's been going on here? Because I feel like this is a very disconnected draft. This is a draft that people don't understand what's happening in the NFL.
Well, don't be disrespectful, okay? These are people who support us, and let's make sure that they're not angry.
There's a lot of things that are happening that are very surprising.
Josh Downs that late is crazy, man.
I like Austin Eckler pick there as well.
Josh Downs at the 9-6 is ridiculous. And by the way, I just heard Dad say he wanted Josh Downs. He got sniped. But Josh Downs at the 906 is just insanity to me. That is 2 rounds too late. I was eyeing him up. That's a good pick.
Yeah, Jordan Addison, that's a good pick in the 9th round there.
Pick. Wow. This is all chaos. This is pure chaos from start to finish. Well, I am probably going to go tight end here. I'm going to grab Colson Loveland for fun.
Okay. Okay, was not expecting
My name's
that.
Rod, and I like to party.
He likes the party.
All right, we have a couple questions on the Flock site, which we need to get to. And if you guys do have any questions that you want answered and prioritized, you can ask them through the Flock site. There's a pinned comment there. So we're going to keep looking at the draft as Judkins just comes off the board. Someone said, all right, finally, I'm gonna do it. But the first question is from E. Barish. It's a dynasty. 12-team start 10 at Superflex. They'd send away Williams, Adams, Henry for Ward and Hunter. I love Caleb Williams, but I am not passing up on Travis Hunter here personally. I don't know where you stand. I'm not a big Cam Ward guy. I'll be honest with you.
Dynasty?
I do have my overall concerns,
Okay with
but Devontae Adams is a ticking time bomb in Dynasty. If you're on a team that's competing, you want him. He's going to put up big numbers this year, but he's only getting older, and that's just the nature of Dynasty. Even if he puts up 1,200 yards and 10 touchdowns this year, next year in Dynasty is so different than redraft. People are still going to not want to trade for him. His value is going to decrease, so I like the Ward and Hunter side of that deal.
Agreed.
After Judkins, we had Dobbins and Chubb. I'm just keeping up with my cheat sheet as well. Nick's got a big old Chubb, doesn't he?
He does. Big old Chubb.
He's got a big old Chubb. All right, let's get back to some of these questions on the site. Super message from Kyle. I read this earlier, and I honestly, I don't even know how to reply to this. First off, thank you for, the donation. That's very kind. But they said, can I pay you to help me draft my fantasy team? It's Monday at 9 p.m. Superflex. Let me know the price for 1 hour of your time. I don't even know. I don't know what to say to that. First off, thank you for, thinking of us and, caring about our channel. I've never, ever done this. Never in my life have I personally helped someone do a draft. I don't know a time to put on that, but I can promise you we'll be streaming. We'll be making content at that time. I just won't have that flexibility. I'm going to go ahead and give you a free trade question voucher because I appreciate the love.
That's love.
The best thing I could suggest to you, Kyle, is to get a team playbook from us. All right. Team playbook is a customized review of your team. We've talked about this a lot on the stream, but if you go to the Flock store, I'll show you exactly how to do that now. After I make my pick, you go to the Flock store, team review, make sure you choose it from Zach and Badaki, and we can help you right after. I probably can't donate my night to help you draft.
I would also say, become an annual member, as Zach is making his pick here. Become an annual member, and you can unlock everything that we provide for you as tools, like the cheat sheet, like the rookie draft guide, all those things that you can kind of, like you said, I know you said your draft's on Monday, so maybe if you do become an annual member, you can kind of have a look at all those things. Just like Zach is using his cheat sheet right now. Zach's dad is using his cheat sheet right now.
No, he's not. He's not using
other
it
people
at all.
are using the cheat sheet right now, right? Like for their draft. That would probably be the best way to kind of help us or to help yourself in your draft. But we appreciate you, man.
I thought to myself, should I take Njoku? Should I just take it in the 9th round? And then I said, have fun, Zach. And then Njoku came back, so now I've got security. Don't have to start Loveland week 1.
Okay.
As Ramondre Stevenson comes off the board.
But here's what I would say. Like Badaki said, if you want to become an annual member, you edit your plan, you go to annual, you choose a Mother Flocker membership. That will give you a free team playbook voucher. I've never done that before. I guarantee we're going to be making content or streaming at that time. So I could not be there. But that's very kind of you. Jerry says, what's going on with this draft? We're all asking the same questions here. I promise you. We're all wondering the same thing. Jerome Ford off the board.
Rashid Shaheed off the board
Rashid
as well.
Shaheed, okay. Rashid Shaheed. Shahid's sneaky.
Yeah, but imagine having Chris Olave in the 7th.
That is a lot more comforting than that. But anyway. Someone said, is Dan Savage Zach's father? Yes, that is my father right there. But I promise you, from the first 3 picks are beautiful to a T, exactly what I would suggest. But from rounds 4 to 8, this was not at all close to my cheat sheet. Just want to be very clear. Although I do like the Jordan Addison pick a lot. In the 9th round, that's a steal. Keenan Allen coming off the board. Yeah, that makes sense. I was hoping people wouldn't think about him. But alas, they do. All right, another question on the Flock site from Huge Tech Fan. And as always, I hope you're not a Virginia Tech fan, for the love of God, please. But 1 quarterback, 12 teams, start 10. They will be sending away Genty for Hampton and Irving. I love Ashton Genty with my whole heart.
This is great.
But there is no way I'm turning this down in Dynasty.
Yeah, that's a great trade. I mean, Omarion going at the 102, Bucky Irving's probably value in that mid-first range. Some would even say
in a rookie
2 first.
draft
So.
for Dynasty, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, yes, take the deal. I absolutely love Ashton Genty. We need to update this link here. But please, for the love of God, take the deal. Let's see. If you are, let's refresh this. Huge Tech Fan, if you're just here with us, we just answered this, but we're very much on the Hampton Bucky side. All right. After Keenan, we get Thornton and Marvin Mims. So people are getting their guys here.
Yeah. Very interesting.
People are getting their guys.
I gotta put some guys in the queue and see. Put this guy in the queue. Let's put this guy in the queue. I doubt that's person gonna come back to me.
I really want to put this league in the My Teams after it finishes because I'm so curious to see what this league looks like.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
All right. While we're waiting on that turn from Cheddar Bob, we had another question here. You can ask your questions with a link in the pinned comment on the Flock site. But Aki, you can also give them a link.
Yeah,
but
put it in the chat.
Steve says, "Hey guys, love the content. Backup quarterback suggestions?" ? Well,
okay.
Here's the thing: we don't know. You know, when you submitted your team like this, we can't see your waiver wire when you submit it this way. But here's what I would say: outside of JJ McCarthy in a 14 team. I imagine names like Michael Penix could be available, Trevor Lawrence, Drake May. I'll just give you my, how about this? I'll give you my quarterback rankings in a row. You ready? So let's start from quarterback 12 onwards. Justin Fields, Caleb Williams, Justin Herbert, Goff, Jordan Love, Drake May, Trevor Lawrence, JJ McCarthy, Stroud, Penix, Tua, Stafford, Bryce, Cam Ward, and then Geno Smith, Darnold. That's in order. So I'm hoping that answers the question pretty much in detail. So no matter who the best available player is, you have my rankings from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. Yeah.
And then I want you to come back and ask the start sit as well. Because I think I'm giving you a voucher. I don't see... I guess just if he does want answers to his start sit, we clearly wouldn't start any of these names over Travis Hunter or any other players on your team.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with your starting lineup right now. So that's
perfect.
Great.
And in a 14-team league, that's a hell of a roster. You should feel great about that.
Yeah.
All right. In the 11th, we did see Tootin, Allen, and Gordon. I thought Tootin and Allen were huge values.
Yeah, I had those are the 2 guys I had on my queue there. Adam Thielen off the board as well.
That's fun.
Jake Ferguson off the board as well.
Jake Ferguson's fun too.
Okay.
We also had Tillman go.
Yes, we did. So now let's kind of get your guy Lane here. Interested to see how this round is going to pan out.
I know. I am very intrigued. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, here goes Brandon Ayuk. That's why one guy I had in my queue for sure. Darnell Money Mooney, another guy I had on my queue. Now you're on the clock.
I am on the clock, and we're going to go ahead and say, where are my cokeheads at? Huh? Where are my cokeheads at? Let's get a little Jalen Coker on the squad at the 11-8, baby. Come on. Talk it up.
I don't condone that stuff, man. I really don't. I really
Stand up,
just
ladies
praying
and
for you
gentlemen.
right now.
If you're a cokehead, I need to know in the chat. Connor says, I'm right here. I'm a cokehead. This is a redraft league, yes. You can't read out rankings when you don't follow your own rankings. Wait, how am I not following my rankings?
Well, you took Chase Brown over Bucky Irving and Devon Achane.
Well, then we need to explain what tiers are. As Jaden Blue comes off the board.
Yeah, look. I had 3 players in my queue. I had Darnell Mooney, Brandon Ayuk there. I actually have 4. 5, actually. Allen. Braylon Allen, Ollie Gordon, Brandon Ayuk, Darnell Mooney. My last player on that queue right now is going to be a quarterback, which I don't have either. Is there a stack here I can have? No, it's not. Unfortunately, I'll take Baker.
Okay, all right. Baker Mayfield off the board.
Could have waited, but
no, nothing wrong with that. All right, we got another question here in the chat from C-Loss. It's a super message. He said, how would you prioritize your picks in a 14-team redraft? Would you target running back? How do you view top tight end? Okay, this is a good question, but I need more context.
Yeah.
Is it a start 7? Do you have 1 flex spot? That would be a start 7. Is it a start 8? That's 2 flex spots. Is there any in particular thing about your starting line? Do you have to start 3 wide receivers, or is it start 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers? Is there any tight end premium? Is it full PPR? Is it half PPR? Is it standard? All of that is crucial for me to answer this question well. And Carlos is in the chat. He says he's going to check right now. So we'll just wait on that.
Okay.
Okay. If I refresh this, we also, I think, had someone submit a team playbook. Let me double check. Or they upgraded, and they might. That's what that was. That email was an upgrade.
Maybe.
I thought you were going to go Dak Prescott because you had the perfect stack there with George Pickens.
Sure, with George Pickens. No, that's totally fine. I took Dak Prescott yesterday or 2 days ago, or in our other draft. So once again, just trying to switch it up here. I'm gonna get another wide receiver in. I'm gonna take Christian Kirk here.
Yeah, Kirk is the non-sexy but the right pick.
Luther Burden there.
That's a great pick. I was gonna draft him if he was there. All right. I have 1 quarterback left in a tier, and I feel like I've drafted it. Have we been in a league yet on stream where I haven't drafted this guy? He's just always there. He's just always there. Welcome home, Brock Purdy.
Welcome home.
I'm not even doing it on purpose.
Don't do it on purpose.
But my quarterback 10 comes off the board there as the quarterback 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Kareem Hunt, your dad.
The dream. I don't know if I have him ranked. I do. Here we go. That's not a crazy reach. If you don't believe in Pacheco, he wants some of his Chiefs.
He wants a Chief, man.
Now, the other thing you need to know about being in the league with Papa Savage is he doesn't trade. All right. So.
Yeah, the fact that I'm not going to get James Cook is pretty sad.
Look at any of these players. They're not joining your team. All right. He drafts his team, and then he lets it ride. Kyle Williams off the board there at the 12:08.
Well, good thing there's a lot of people I don't want on that team outside of James. The first 3 players, I'm sad.
I like the Addison pick, too. Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, fair.
Hollywood Brown's one of those names that we haven't
Hollywood
talked about
sneaky
enough. Maybe being a beneficiary of the Rice suspension, you know?
No question. No question. I think he's definitely sneaky for sure. I think I said his name yesterday when we were trying to do the fast draft stuff with Super Slam.
Yeah. Anthony says, I just drafted my whole team. How do I share? All right, Anthony, you have two options here, my friend. If you want us to review your team, very simple. The first option is going to flockfantasy.com/land and becoming an annual Mother Flocker member. When you do so, we review your team on a live stream, but you also get a beautiful graphic afterwards called the playbook. This is what it looks like. All right. So we come up with customized trade ideas. We talk about like the importance of your depth on your roster and all that good stuff. You can get that again using the promo code LAND and becoming an annual Mother Flocker. That will give you a voucher that you can use through the Flock store. Choose a team review. Choose Zach and Badaki. Now, if you don't want to become an annual member, fair enough. You can also just go through the Flock store a la carte. All right, that little button at the top right. If I hide our face, you can see the personal advice button. You click team review, link your team if you haven't done it so yet. The first way to link your team, is actually by going to the My Teams page. All right, and then link your team here. Once you've linked your team, you can get a team review from us. It'll automatically link your settings. Then the next step is just simply to select your team, and then you choose Zach and Badaki here. Okay, so let us know if you have any questions about that.
Yeah, appreciate you.
After Hollywood, we had Leggett and Dowdle go. Rico.
Okay. Rico Daddle.
By the way, Carlos said it's a 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 2 flex, plus defense and kicker. So this is a start 8 then. All right, start 8. And in that format, number one, me telling you exactly how you should do your draft is kind of pointless in a way, simply because it all depends on how your draft goes. So if I come out here and I tell you, go hard after wide receivers in the first 3 rounds, but everybody in your draft is doing that, and the clear best value is running back, then that's not helpful advice. So the most helpful advice is to tell you to stay water through your draft, stay flexible. How is the draft falling to you, right? In the first round is the best running back available, like James Cook? Well, then grab Justin Jefferson or Malik Neighbors. And you do that round by round, especially in a 14-team league. I can't emphasize this enough. In a 14-team league, you should always grab the best value. I'm not even concerned about filling out my starting roster in my draft. Like, if I'm in round 7 and the best available running back is awful, but the best available wide receiver is very useful, I will go wide receiver, and then I will make trades to figure stuff out. What I will say is I'm probably not going to go too hard after quarterbacks and tight ends. Because it's such a big league, it's going to be really difficult to fill your starting lineup with running backs and wide receivers. So I'd probably try and push quarterback late. For example, in this draft, the Brock Purdy's, Bakers, Dax, Murray's, Mays, Goffs, these guys all went in rounds 12, 13. So they won't go that late because you're in a 14-team draft. But you want to get one of these guys late. You want to go after like a Tyler Warren, Loveland, and Njoku late at the tight end spot. That would be what I would do for your team. Hopefully that makes sense.
Appreciate you, Carlos.
So Goff is gone. I do like Jared Goff.
By the way, our faces are not up, just FYI.
Yep. Let me fix that. So JJ goes off the board. Okay. All right. Well, I might go. We're going to grab Woody Marks here. With everything going on in Houston, that's a rookie. Some of y'all may or may not know. But I feel confident in him as a stash. Definitely not a startable name. It's more of a stash that you kind of hope develops over time. Mark Cooper was drafted. Josh Palmer was drafted. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm up to date. Rashad Bateman's a great pick, by the way, I think. As Herbert comes off the board there. We got another question on the Flock site, so let's get to it. Let me refresh here. Herbert, then Douglas. I like it. He was a name I was like definitely considering. We just got a team review from Cramey. This is a dynasty review, so we might is Cramey on the stream or not? We might do that on a different stream if it's dynasty. All right, super message from JLE says advice. Got the 12 and 13 pick in a non-PPR league, start 7. So if there's no PPR, my strategy completely changes.
Yeah, 100%.
Vast majority of leagues nowadays, Badaki, are either half or full PPR. But if you're playing in a league with literally no PPR, it's just standard, then the math tells you running backs are far more important that format, okay?
Exactly.
So in an ideal world, obviously, if you're at pick 12 and CeeDee Lamb is there and your league all goes running back, like, you know, don't be stupid, grab CeeDee Lamb. But my ideal start in that format is probably going like some combination of
running back.
Taylor, Jacobs, Achane,
Yeah.
Irving, Brown, Henry, Genty, McCaffrey. Like, I don't think those other guys will be there, but if you can get 2 of those names, that would be my ideal start. And then we go wide receivers in probably rounds 3 and 4. But also in that format, I'm not afraid to go elite onesie early, like tight end or quarterback either.
Tight end. That's what I was thinking. Tight end or quarterback, especially like in the rushing upside, like Lamar Jackson or. Lamar Jackson is going to be pretty huge.
Yeah, like
non-PPR.
John's start through 4 rounds might be a dream start in a standard league, like no PPR whatsoever. Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't be afraid to even have a start like Darth here. I probably wouldn't start Tyreek Hill personally, but that's probably what I would do there, my friend. But I hope that is helpful. Isaac Tesla. Then we had Kincaid go. We had Ray Davis and Will Shipley. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm gonna go wide receiver here. I'm gonna go get a nice little hype in camp. Let's go Alec.
That sucks.
Nice little hype in camp. I'll go Alec.
I hate that with all my heart. All right. This is fine.
That's okay. We're
okay.
okay.
That's okay. Everything's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna grab Justin Fields. I'll grab Justin Fields here. Just feel like I've got a lot of security at those onesie spots now. I didn't prioritize them early. Honestly, I don't think my first 8 rounds could have gone better in my mind. So I feel really comfortable just to, take those shots at that onesie positions later on in the draft.
Sure.
I do like the McCarthy pick too. McCarthy's fun.
Yeah.
As Dobbs comes
it is very interesting seeing a lot of these teams getting to quarterbacks, but we'll see.
Chigaconquo. This league has a deeper bench than most leagues, so
yeah, exactly.
I think I can afford to do that too. We had another submission there from Peebles. This might be one of the vouchers from the season pass coming through. Let's see. Again, if you guys want to prioritize your questions, for example, Peebles here is submitting a start sit. There's a couple ways you can do that. The season pass is $34 for the entire year, for the entire season, one-time purchase. Okay, and if you get that with the promo code LAND, we'll be answering your questions. You get some vouchers for free, the draft guide, the cheat sheet, all the weekly in-season rankings. The other way is the link that Badaki just put in the chat, where you can ask a question from us. So this is a start sit. It's a Superflex redraft start 9. They'd be starting right now Nix, Burrow, Bucky, Chuba, JSN, Ricky, Nico, Tucker. First off, how the hell did you draft this team?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. This bananas kid.
I mean, Nix is worthy of a second-round pick in Superflex. Burrow is worthy of a first. Nico's worthy of a first. Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But at the flex spot, between all these options, I would go Jameson Williams personally. But he and Worthy are both great options.
Exactly. I think Worthy and Jameson are good options. If I'm just thinking based off matchup, both these games should be high-scoring games. I just feel like Xavier Worthy at the moment just feels like the number one target there. Outside of, I guess you can argue Travis Kelce, but I think I would be going Xavier Worthy in week 1.
Okay, there you go. I'm going Jameson, divisional game. They're both divisional games. One's in Brazil. You can make a case for either of those names, but Jameson Williams is my guy. I don't think you draft someone in round 4 or 5 and then don't start him.
Sure.
Keaton Mitchell off the board there. We also have Isaac Orendo, Penix, Horton. People are kind of just taking shots at this point.
Yeah, that's kind of where you got to go now. So, Caleb.
Yeah, don't hate it.
Ooh,
Jordan Love.
That's where I low-key wanted there. I feel like everyone's taking 2 quarterbacks. Makes me feel like I need to take a quarterback.
It is supply and
okay.
demand. I really don't want to make this pick, but I feel like I have to. So we are going to grab Chris Rodriguez.
Nice.
Unless
Big
he was
C-Rod.
already drafted. No, okay. He's not drafted because it's 80. He's ranked 2,176, but Commanders have said they want to use him. I don't know if that's true, but he will be the last pick on my team. We saw JCM go in round 7, and this is basically saying, hey, if it's not as clear cut, I'll take the guy and, double the rounds, basically.
Yeah, which makes sense.
But
Don't mind that whatsoever.
I'm pretty high. I genuinely want to see this draft in the My Team's analyzer.
Yeah, let's see it. Upload that. Well, you have to wait, I think, until the draft ends.
Yeah, I gotta wait for the draft to finish, but this
But
will
I'm
be very
interested to see
interesting.
what that looks like.
Blake Corum coming off the board,
Next minute, have the worst draft.
right? Yeah, I'm like last in my own rankings. Blake Corum off the board.
Take your time, Dak. Take your time.
Do your thing.
Do your thing, man. Take your time. Zach.
All right, so
Ertz.
Mr. Zachary Ertz is the last selection there, and
Yeah, wow, that's crazy, this draft. Dude.
this was a wild one. I expected nothing less. Let's go ahead and let's pull this league ID. I believe this is the league ID. And we're going to pull this into
at
the
the end
My
there.
Teams feature. I'm going to go manage. We're going to go sleeper, enter the league ID, submit. And I think we've added it. Yes. Okay. So we're going to add that. We're going to select our team as we are IC London, IC France from last year. And currently, SNC, which is, anytime you get Jamar Chase, you're going to be really high in the rankings. They are currently ranked first by expert consensus. I am ranked second. You're ranked fifth. And then if we use my rankings particularly, I'm ranked fourth in my rankings. So actually worse. But I feel pretty good about this squad.
I want to know where your dad was. Randy Dan.
Dad, I'm worried. Dad is ranked last
no.
in my rankings.
Oh no.
How about you, Dad?
Oh no.
Doesn't matter. I could be wrong on all this. All right, so our starting lineup in week 1, we're going Purdy, Brown, Hampton, Neighbors, McMillan. We'll probably go Njoku over Worthy or over Loveland in week 1. But that is our starting lineup. Who are we facing? We're facing John in week 1. Good luck, John.
Good luck,
my
John. Come on.
But that was fun. This is your last chance to enter the giveaway, by the way. We're going to give away our 2025 team playbook. In case you did not know, this is your last chance to enter. All you have to do is type land into the YouTube chat, or sorry, dad into the YouTube chat.
D-A-N.
And like the stream. None of us know what we're doing right now.
Gosh, that's crazy.
There are currently
the weekend.
47 entries. It is the weekend for us. There are currently 47, now 48 entries. So this is your last chance to enter that giveaway. So we'll give you a little second here to get your thoughts together. And then we're going to give this away.
Gosh, that was actually such good practice, wasn't it, for tonight?
It was great practice.
Crazy.
We're probably going to jump off right after this because it's the weekend and Badaki needs to be with his family. I need to relax before the chaos of week 1.
Yeah.
But this is your
We're
last
working on the
chance.
weekend for you guys because this is our last weekend technically, we're probably going to be live for almost every single day leading up.
Yeah.
After this,
it will be chaos.
So it's going to be chaos. Anyways.
All right, this is your last chance. 56 entries. We're going to count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dames puntos. Okay, here we go. So whoever this lands on, you officially win a 2025 playbook, and we'll DM you on Discord. You'll DM us. Here we go. So the winner for today's giveaway is officially... Oh my gosh, it was so close between... Oh, I thought that was going to go WG, but it went Howard Vasquez. Howard Vasquez. So,
come on.
Howard was in the chat earlier. Appreciate you, Howard. And
he said, hey, he's here.
He is still here. So all I need you to do, my friend, is DM me on Discord. There is my username. And once you've DM'd me on Discord, I'll get some information from you. We'll hook you up. But can't say thank you enough. Last thing I will say is just this morning, your guys' time, we did go ahead and give you one last update for our 2025 draft guide and our cheat sheet. Now, you can see on total between the draft guide and the cheat sheet, 74,000 eyes have been on these cheat sheets and draft guides, which is insane to think about. But I know that looks like it's at the end. That's because everyone's updating their stuff one last time. So the cheat sheet is brand new. The draft guide is brand new. And if you are going into any drafts tonight, tomorrow, this weekend, whatever the case may be, don't go in blind. Get your 2025 season pass for just a $34 one-time purchase. You are going to get access to the draft guide, the cheat sheet, rankings in season, rest of season rankings, vouchers to come on the stream and ask questions, as well as complete access to all the tools on the Flock site. So that is it for today, guys. We appreciate you so much. We're going to go enjoy the little weekend that we have left, and we'll see you guys. We'll be live consistently. Guys, we'll be live so much. So get your questions in now if you have them. And we'll be more than happy to answer those as we're live consistently this week. All right, love. We'll see you guys.
Love, love, love.